September 21, 2021. 2 show offers. Celebrity Apprentice. Following our conversation, subject to contract, please find the outlined offer for you below. Celebrity Apprentice is Australia's #1 reality TV show and has a huge audience. Lord Alan Sugar is the host. If Denis agrees, it is highly likely there will be additional revenue from the brand partnerships. We can begin working on those as soon as the TV show deal is accepted. There's a flat fee of $150,000 AUD, subject to withholding tax for all episodes, regardless of whether you are eliminated at episode 4 or remain until episode 16, any pickup interviews, etc., if required. If you are requested to return as a guest in an episode after your elimination, publicity, promotion, and marketing requirements during the filming period, and up to 4 days in addition to any publicity promo that takes place during the filming period. The filming period is flying to LA, Sydney on the 7th of October, 2 weeks quarantine, shoot on the 27th of October through the 24th of November. I think this was a typo and should have been December 17th of 2021. Required to provide the services exclusively during the filming period. Travel. 2 times return business class flights LA to Sydney. 2 weeks quarantine accommodation and taxi transport to and from the airport. Taxis and or runner transport will be provided on shoot days. Per diems are included in your fee. Exclusivity. Exclusivity is required until 1 month following the end of the broadcast period. If you were only willing to commit until Thanksgiving, the offer would be $100,000 AUD, subject to withholding. I estimate brand partnership deals could amount to between $100,000 and $200,000, but are not guaranteed. As you can imagine, it's short notice, so if you are interested, we would need to start processing your entry and visa application. Please let me know your thoughts and if you have any questions. Best, Sharon. I declined, saying, "Hi, Sharon. I'm going to have to decline, but let me tell you how honored I am that I was even considered for the role. If there is anything I am good at, it is turning a profit in areas where others find nearly impossible. I think I could really have done well on Celebrity Apprentice, but sadly it would cost me too much to participate. As I mentioned, I have to raise between $3.5 and $4 million a year just to keep the sanctuary afloat, and I run a real estate business as well. I'd have to be making 2 or 3 times your offer for this to work financially, but there are other factors that are equally important to me. I couldn't rely on the ad portions because they aren't guaranteed. Number 1, our federal bill should pass this year after working on it since 1998, and that may not happen if I can't keep the pressure on Congress here and be available to twist arms in person in D.C. 2, my husband can barely walk after back surgery failed him in early 2020 and can't travel. He needs physical therapy twice a day that I give him, and hiring someone to do that intensive amount of care would cost a small fortune if I could even find a safe COVID-free candidate. 3, my daughter, age 41, has worked at my side in the sanctuary since she was 12, and she carries the main burden of making sure the cats are cared for and our team is well trained and safe. This would mean she couldn't take weekends off the whole time I was gone. We try to never both be away from the sanctuary at the same time. Being on the most beloved show in Australia would be amazing, but it doesn't help get our federal bill passed, which is my primary focus until it's done. On a personal level, I only eat 2 small prepared vegan meals a day, or I blow up like a walrus. The company that ships my meals to me each month doesn't ship to Australia. I don't cook, and I don't know if there is anything like bistro.com there. For all these reasons, I have to pass on this amazing opportunity. We didn't even have to get into the weeds of what your scripting is like, because I can't get past these hurdles this season. I don't care if people are rude toward me, but you can't pay me enough to be mean or rude to someone else, and if your version is like the Trump version, it's probably not for me anyway. We can talk about that more next year, if I'm still relevant. Thanks again for your kind consideration. The Wheel. Hello, I'm reaching out because I'm working on a new primetime celebrity-based game show called The Wheel for NBC, and would love to discuss Carole for it. It shoots mid to late October in LA. I can send additional info, but you think this is something that she might be available for and interested in? ? Thanks, Sully. And then all of the contact info. And I accepted The Wheel with a preference for 16th or 18th of October. And this one was super short. It was the next day, September 24th, 2021. ITV shares Carole Baskin's cage fight posters. I like them. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.